Blame the beginning of this on this commenter for his poor choice of words. Hello again, it is I, the doctor, professor, philanthropist, gynecologist, veterinarian, cafeteria lady with the big double D titties that serves you that slop on any given Monday, professional dog walker, cat groomer, Burger King onion ring connoisseur, McDonald's protester, dildo expertise, clit finder, San Francisco 49er lead cheerleader, water boy for the Dallas Mavericks, resident evil doer who has a very nice laugh, first black transphobic wizard in the Hogwarts universe, according to Twitter, and the sexiest black YouTuber dedicating his time, his civic duty, and his deed to public service, teaching the young minds on how to not be stupid on social media. And this job is so thankless. This job is so beneficial. It pleases me every chance I get to educate you masses on what not to do on social media. And I understand that today's topic may be tricky and may be controversial for some individuals, but just know you are people I truly care about. You are individuals who I want to see succeed and not be looked at as a stupid person on social media, because being looked at as stupid on social media is very much a choice, and it's a choice many people don't seem to understand is a choice they make, especially when you're someone who gets into a little bit of trouble and you want the world to know that you got into a little bit of trouble. Because while there are real instances of people being harmed and they take it to social media, there's also the fake ones. And the fake ones seem to get more traction than the real ones, because while the real ones are important, the dramatized story of somebody pretending to be a victim is always going to be something that gets everybody's attention, especially if you're someone who claims to be a hero who cares about a bunch of people. There's a woman who went viral for talking about an incident that happened at a hotel and how she was the victim. And you would think, based on her testimony, everybody should care, everybody should pay attention, everybody should be aware that this hotel had poor employees harming a woman, but the hotel responded with the one thing that is kryptonite to every person who comes up with a fake story, and that is fucking camera footage.
So they are grabbing us immediately. So they are grabbing us immediately. They don't even give us a chance to walk out on our own. I'm immediately grabbed by this man, and he's grabbing my arm, he's pushing me, he's manhandling me, and what is going on? What is the issue here? Why are you guys kicking us out? Why are you screaming at us? And also, why are you grabbing me and manhandling me and dragging me, using my bag to pull me out? I'm just pushed down. He sends me flying down the staircase. Hysterical at this point. I think I start to kind of yell, scream back at him, kind of push back at him, and he takes me a second time and shoves me again and sends me flying down the rest of the staircase. It was the craziest experience I've ever been in. It was completely and utterly ridiculous how much it escalated.
Don't ever do things like this. Don't ever be so proud to speak your mind so candidly, and then you are ultimately wrong because you don't realize that cameras are everywhere nowadays. We are in the age where cameras are probably in your bathroom and you don't even know it. You remember that weird trend where people looked in a public bathroom and they had to test to see if the mirror was actually a mirror or if it was a security camera watching you wash your hands or play with yourself or go to the bathroom? That's a thing. That's a real thing people were concerned about. And for you to be so bold and brash in what it is that you wanted to spout, you didn't really understand that If people caught wind of this, they would pull the receipts out, and the receipts would be to embarrass you and to validate their story and not the BS you were trying to spout on social media.
I look like a floating head. Now, I don't know how the people who will come across this will feel about me saying this, and I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's well documented, babe. Look it up and then go cry about it, okay? But this is cultural. This is white American woman culture. Doesn't really matter when you entered the game that is America. It's still the culture that you eventually assimilate into. They've been doing this for hundreds of years. Hundreds. Okay? It's just now recently they don't really get away with it anymore because there's cameras now and people people ask questions now. You know what I mean? Because like, why would you lie about experiencing such a level of violence when I know she knew? Because you have to be a little smart to come up with such an elaborate lie, right? She knew there were cameras. It's a lounge, I think, right? There had to be cameras. And she came on here anyway and lied her ass off. Why would she do that? Well, why do they ever do that? Why do they ever do it? Why did the woman that got Emmett Till killed, I know I'm bringing up Emmett Till, I'm sorry. Why does she lie? There's no reason for it. There was no real reason for it. There was literally no reason. She just did. That's what they've been doing for years. Hundreds of years. It's just that now, again, people ask questions and there's cameras. It's a cultural thing. Of course she did it. This is not surprising at all.
And yes, she's apparently, at this point in time of me recording this, hired a lawyer to try to prove to everybody that she's the victim. But who am I going to believe? Camera footage that clearly shows that your story is a lie, or you hiring lawyers trying to paint you out as the victim in some way, in some form? Hello there, it's me. While editing this video, I was sitting here wondering, do I upload this on Monday or do I wait just a little bit more to see if anything else could come out about this that would be the smoking gun to either prove that she's a victim or prove she's lying for some form of gratification from somewhere? And wouldn't you know it, the hotel is suing based on all these lies that she was spreading, and there is no retraction. And since she has decided to lawyer up to prove to everybody she somehow is the victim, they're getting ready to sue to make sure that everybody knows this woman is probably lying. So I would caution everybody to understand one key thing about life and how life tends to work when it comes to moments like this. It is better to wait than to just run around saying, oh my God, I have all the information. Oh my God, everything is so true and so factual, and my truth is the only truth that matters. Because if you're going to spout such an egregious lie, you better make sure, at least for the sake of your own argument and conversation and wanting people to believe in anything that you are fucking saying, that there are no cameras around. Because while it is true that there are lawyers going around on social media talking about how, oh, well, if they have all this information, they should just release it. And then when they release it, they say, oh, well, we should really have all of it play out. And there was an honest question asked that they show the entire form of camera footage, not just all the snippets. Show the camera footage from everywhere and let everybody know what's going on. It would behoove everybody to wait and see, so that we could all either say, hey, this hotel has a bunch of people hiring motherfuckers who are abusing women, or we can laugh at another motherfucker trying so hard to make their fake story more important than an actual story.
All right, guys, here's what's going on. Hubbard Inn has posted video footage of the alleged incident by a woman who claims she was assaulted and thrown down the stairs while at Hubbard Inn. If this is actual video that is unedited and Hubbard Inn can prove that her allegations are false, Hubbard Inn may be able to sue her for defamation and collect damages if they can prove they've had a substantial loss of income due to her allegations. In addition, they might be able to get punitive damages if they can prove that she knowingly made a false statement or acted with reckless disregard for the truth.
Let me know what you think is going to be the right option in the comments down below. You can subscribe to the channel for more stupidity like this on a routinely daily basis, except for Sundays and on occasionally Saturdays. And remember, don't be so loud and dumb on social media, especially when you're trying to spout a story where cameras are present, because your fake story, as I've said numerous times, causes harm to the actual victims trying to get their story out there, because they get called liars because of dumb fucks like you. Goodbye.